Oh, wow. We got some breaking news. The Cowboys done signed and read up my guy Lunda Wells as your tight end coach. This news right here is very, 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 very pivotal. I think that one of the growth aspects of this team being in the tight end area, shout out to Lunda Wells. He's not a good coach at all. No. He's a great coach, and I'm so proud of him being able to stay with the boys for a continuity here, and that brings in more continuity. And this is a slam dunk for us because now we know of the kind of caliber of pedigree of coaching staff that we have here. The staff of the coaching is everything. So shout out to Lunda Wells, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do for the 2025 season. And on top of that, I would say this, though. When you look at everything and you say to yourself, what do he bring to the table? Shout out to Brandon Laurie for this post right here. This right here is the exact reason why he's excited and why we are all excited for him being here for another year. Come on, listen.
I couldn't be more proud of the opportunity you got. Okay? And then you stood up, right? And answered the bell. Right? Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. Yes. You feel me?
Yeah, so that right here, the motivational aspect of it, it's a lot of things that goes unseen with Lunda, and it's a lot of things that's very much so visible. And I know we heard talk tracks of him working with the offensive line groupings and things like that. With his pedigree and with his coaching availability and ability, there's nothing that this dude can't do as it relates to that. I think that he can still be a role of helping out the offensive line. Keep in mind, the tight end is the extension of the offensive line. They are the extension of the running backs. They are the extension of the wide receivers. So that's why it's so pivotal and important to go ahead and land a deal like this. Now, in other news, I just want to say this, though. And growth and development is something very pivotal. We talk about this for many of times here, but I want to bring this up, especially on Stephen Jones, and this could be very much so a real tangible thing that he's bringing to the table as well. Let me see if I can pull this up for everyone to listen and hear. Here we go.
Time, because at the end of the day, our goal's what our fans want.
What we want.
We want to win playoff games. We want to win championships. We want to win Super Bowls.
Right.
Kind of along those same lines, there was a lot of talk about the family and continuity in the press conference with Brian the other day, and getting a guy that you know, Eberflus, to come back. How much does that help that alignment of knowing how he is as a person coming in?
I mean, we call it both things. We want continuity, but we also want change. And obviously what we've done, hadn't gotten the job done.
Right.
We accept that. We accept that our fans can have frustration that we hadn't gotten that job done. And you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect something to change. So we need to change, but at the same time, we've got a lot of things right. And so there's a lot of continuity we want to keep as well. So the combination of continuity, but also change, is why Coach Schottenheimer's our coach.
Brilliant work by Stephen Jones. And it's been a long time. I'm talking about longer than Jay Leno's chin or Shaq feet, of us giving Stephen Jones a compliment, right? He owned up to his mistake. He did still pull out the fact that he was right on a few things, but at least admitting to some of the things. And talking about the vision in line with Shotty is this right here of signing Lunda Wells to another contract. So I really appreciate all is being done here in Cowboys land. Let's figure this out and continue to elevate and grow this thing to higher heights. I'm very excited. Now, as far as two other pieces, we talked about the Clayton kid, Clayton Adams, I believe his name, from the Cardinals. as a piece of the offensive line guy. He could be considered being the OC as well. But there are some developing news about Ken Dorsey. He's a guy that the Cowboys may interview for that role there. But look, let's wait for time to develop. He's the former offensive coordinator for the Browns or what have you. And Ken Dorsey, he could be a role with this team. But it's all takes time for this to all work out. But the Cowboys must continue to let the due process go, right? And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, and here he is right here. This is the information that's been developing right now. Cowboys considering Ken Dorsey, former Browns offensive coordinator, may be a candidate for the Cowboys job. No interview is scheduled yet, but these are some speculation that's just brewing up right now. But I'm going to say, not to take away from Lunda Wells and all what he's doing, that we got to continue to add these pieces together, and a lot of things can happen for the good, Cowboy Nation. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns all together. But overall, collectively speaking, this is a good situation for the Dallas Cowboys of the continuity part. Forget the T's. Continuity is how my guy said. Continuity, from this particular staff heading into the 2025 season. So salute, kudos, and credence to Lunda Wells, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do with the silver and blue for this year.
I couldn't be more proud of the opportunity you got. Okay, and then you stood up right and answered the bell. Right? Yeah, that's just what we've been talking about. Yeah.
No doubt, that's what we've been talking about. DC for life, not for sure. Let me know of your thoughts and opinions. Put them down in the chat, baby. Let's get it. Peace.